Everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics, and today we're going to be working on Big Bobbo. So Big Bobbo needs to be sorted out. We need to work out what we're going to do, if we can start some of the work today, and then just start the rigmarole again and going. So that's going to be a big job for today, so we'll be jumping on, messing with Big Bob. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell, and I'll see you in a bit. Here we am, is Big Bobbo, proper job as Big Bobbo. So what we're going to do today, we're going to be mocking up how we're going to set it up. We've got I've got some of the wood out, see if we can put a little bit of a frame around it for the facade to go on. We might have to go get some wood to finish it all off another day. But I think it's going to look really, really nice. So we've got to do some work around here for all the equipment that's going to be around here. So we've got to do all that. So we can dive on and get chopping and cutting and screwing. Yes. First little couple of steps. So that's just support and somewhere for me to put the facade on. So it gives me something to screw to. I'll be able to put some more uprights if I need to for some more screw holes. But that is the first little bit of the frame going on. And then once I've got a bit more of the frame done, we can jump on and do a bit more of the filter box area. So we've got loads to do, loads of jobs, so we'll crack on and start chopping some more stuff. See, I can actually screw to it because it's got these big floating lips for support. So I can screw to them, that gives me a good solid starting point. So nice uprights. So I don't know, actually, to be fair, it would do some structural integrity to it. And it'd stop them crushing the buckets, the boxes underneath if they were going to crush. But yeah, we've got to do some more uprights down here. Then we can start putting some more frame on, and then we'll start doing the box. Okay, I've got most of the start of the frame all laid out now. We've only got 2 more screws to put in, and the base of the frame is done. So we'll chuck them in now, and then that's the frame done, and we can start messing around with the filter box area. Some of the wood I had wasn't quite long enough, so I've had to do a little bit of fixing up to there to get it to the full length, but it's working great. So I'm really happy with it. It's coming along really good, and it's going to work perfectly for me putting the facade on. So I think that's going to be a proper job. So this is the piece we're going to be using for the filter box. So we're going to have to place it up, mock it up, and we're going to have to cut the legs down and get it to the right height, and then screw it in, and then I can mock all the stuff up on it and give you a good idea what it's going to look like when it's got all the rocks and the plants and all that stuff on it. So we're going to have to work on it now, but I have deleted all the audio for all the next lot of videos, so I'm going to have to do recording over it. So I don't want it nice and flat like this. I want a nice little tilt on it so the water flows off nice. So we're going to have to cut the legs down, get it to the right height, and then we can come and place it back in. Then we can build all the filter box and look at all that bit at the back, and it'd be really, really good. Mwaha. So I've cut that all down, and it's all nice and level to the right place we want it to be. So what I've done now, I've mocked it all up with all the rocks and stuff like that, so you get an idea of what it's going to look like when it's all finished. So there you go, that's all the rocky outcropping all out for display. So there you go, you can see you got all the rocks. So this comes all up over the back, all over the front. So what it's going to do, it's going to come all round here, all round the front, all up over the back, down the sides, covering all this, right down the other side. So it's going to be really good. It's going to cover all the box, it's going to cover all the sides. This is going to have the wood on down here, but all over the back is all going to be rocky outcropping and stuff like that, and then the water's all just going to flow back in nice and steady. So I'm really, really looking forward to it, and I'm going to put loads of effort into making it look cool, and you know what I'm like, it's going to look cool. So we're going to get loads. I need to order more and more dragon rock, and we need to wait for the wood to come to do all the sides. So I'm going to have it come round here, all cover down this bit. I think we'll be okay with the poles because you won't see a lot of it when it's in the water being black and stuff like that. And then I reckon we're ready. We're going to hoover all that stuff out of there, and then we're ready to fill her up. There we go, so she's filling up now, she's going like the clappers. So all we need to do now is just let it fill up, bit of tap safe and stuff like that, and then we can start putting the heaters in and stuff like that. So there we go, she's half full now, so we can go around. Let's give us some more downforce on there, so that stopped anything moving or anything like that. And then you can see we've put the heater in. Oh, there it is. So all we've got to do now is sort out the wires and stuff like that. So I've put the heaters in, but the rubbers on the cages are really hard, so we're going to cut them off, go around and put some new ones on so we can stick them onto the back, and they'll be really good then. So what we've got to do, we've physically got to cut it off the rubber because the hole on the ones I've got are too big for the ones that we've got because I couldn't get them. So we've got to cut them off, hook it up and over, and then that can then go straight on up and onto the wall and hold the heater in a good position. So we'll slide it in there and we'll come around here and we'll do the other one. Oh, don't expose the heater to air like I've just done, I'm being lazy. So we're going to pull the other one out, take it over here. You can see they're as hard as anything, these are. So we're going to take them over here, cut them off, and then we can use the excess bit of rubber as packing on the new pieces. So we wedge them all up and over, and then we can get that on there and we can put that in the right position for the heater. So the bubbler I brought from home didn't work, so we needed this one with more power. So we're going to set it over here and get it set up, see if it's going to work. So here we go, we're going to test to see if it's got enough power to put some bubbles out. So we're going to plug it in, and whoa, look at that. Oh, it's going like the clappers. Oh, it's even got a little speedo on it. So if we wanted to, we can go in here and we can turn it all the way up. No, turn it all the way down. And it slows it all down, and then we can turn it all the way up and it goes like the clappers. Oh, look at that, proper job this is. So I think that's enough air now to keep it going, and it ain't gonna go funky overnight. So oh, that looks really weird, that does, doesn't it? Remember now. Yep, so I'm happy with that now, so we'll leave it to it, and then we can come back in and sort it out tomorrow. So I have lost, from most of those videos, I'd lost all the audio. Somehow I'd knocked the button that turned off all the audio, so I've had to dub over the top. So I've had to cut a load of the footage, and a lot of it doesn't sync up and stuff like that, but I have tried my best to get it set up for you. So the next lot of video is all okay, but the back lot, I'm sorry, I tried my best to sort it out for you, and you have lost a tiny bit of content. Can't do much more today. I know my wood is going to be turning up about 6:15, so I'm going to have to stay over late to get the wood when it arrives. But that's most of that for today, so we can crack on and get most of it tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring the catfish tomorrow, but we do have Meg in, so if I decide to shoot off, I can do and go get him, so we can sort that out, because it's catfish and filter have got to come at the same time. Another job in line for tomorrow. So I've got this bad boy. So the door, when the wind, so surprisingly the wind's power changes. So sometimes it's harder and sometimes it's softer. So sometimes it was pushing the door open, sometimes it wasn't. So I've got this extra thing here, I'll cut it a bit finer, and then that should slow the door down so it stops it opening in the wind. So that's the idea behind that. That's all I've got time for today, everybody. Please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell, and if you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that's up there. And if you want to watch a playlist, that's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.